think yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the community has like a good grasp on most of the players. I think, in my opinion, overrated supers S&D. How many S&Ds did they play on LAN? Because I know everyone keeps talking that it is a 0.7, and I get that. How many S&Ds did they play at major 3? And who did they play? Who the fuck did they play at major 3? Can I just go back? No, I can't. You bitch. You bitch. Get a little more fucked up. Major 3. Miami played Ultra. They 6-1 to Ultra. Jesus. Wait, they 6-1?
Point.
What the fuck was this? Get a little more fucked up. Let's super go. Okay, 6-4. This was their first one. Okay, they played 1 there. They played FaZe and LAT. They got 3-0'd in both. Okay. So they lost searches to what? FaZe, LAT? Oh my god, that's 6. Hey, we're talking about overrated players in my chat. Someone in my chat said super S&D on LAN. So I'm going through Miami's S&Ds. I mean, they got 6-0'd by Thieves, bro. Like, the team got fucking slaughtered. You can't even put that on super. Like, if you're getting 6-0'd, bro, like, your whole team just got fucking diffed. Like, bro, look, they all got shit on. Their whole team got fucking slaughtered. Oh, my God. Okay, this is a 3-2, though. So this one's a little bit of a better look. It was game 5. Let's see here. So they got slaughtered by LAT bad. Do we get a scoreboard for this one? Doesn't look like it. So we just get, I'm assuming the scoreboard's also broken. Was this 5-5? Okay, super 6-2. I'm assuming the scoreboard's broken though, so we actually don't know what he is. Most overrated's hard. And what's your take? I think that everybody is properly rated this year. I think there's like some arguables here and there, but I feel like my take is that the community has like a legitimate good grasp of people this year. I think everyone is like kind of on point with their ratings as players. All right, so this scoreboard's broken and they didn't give us one, so I don't know what he did here. And then what is he here? Okay, it's broken again. This game fucking sucks. This game's fucking awful. I don't even know. All right, he has a 0.7 and I don't know why. Great. This game's stupid. Burner, thank you for the 28, bud. Appreciate it. Joe D? Joe D? Oh, man. Some have him top 3? I mean, if you really want to nit, I mean, I don't think he. I mean, if you want to nitpick that, sure. But I mean, I meant just like over. I mean, bro, Joe is top 5 this year, 100%. If you want to nitpick him being overrated in a top 3 spot, then like, yeah, fine, we can have that conversation. But I don't mean to that level. You know what I mean? I mean, that's a fair take, and not. I mean, I don't think he's a top 3. Because I'd still have Paco, Scrap, Cell top 3 this year. I think Cell MVP frontrunner, and I'd have Paco and Scrap behind him right now. But I mean, I think Joe is comfortable top 5. He's 4 or 5 without a doubt in my head. I don't think it's even a convo. Yeah, Joe's not. I wouldn't have Joe a top 3, but I'd have him top 5 100%. Bro, Joe's season is insanely impressive. Joe's season has been unbelievably impressive, for sure. See Ice Nine's new tease? I did not. Did they tease a new album? Thank God. Thank fucking God. Who's your top 5 for the whole season so far? I would probably do Nep and Joe. I think right now I would do Toby, Joe, and then the other three. I think Super is also a good combo for top 5 at the moment as well. But right now, for me, I'm putting Toby in there. Get stuck, 19 months. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Snoopy's overrated. Right now, or on the year? Because I think he was really consistent for them for like multiple stages when his teammates were like ebbing and flowing a little bit. Like I think Snoopy was like their one player that was really consistent for them for their like first 2 stages. I think their first 2, he's been really good, or was really good, while like everybody else was like kind of finding their footing. You know, I think 3 to now, stage 3 to now, I think he's like taking a step back, but also I think Purge has been really fucking good. Like Purge has been really good. I think Cammy has been great. I think Wake is still underwhelming. I know you're not going to like to hear that. I think Wake has been extremely underwhelming still for me. And I think Snoopy is taking a step back, but I think he was really impressive for them for the beginning part of the year, for at least the first 2 stages. Not sure anyone's over it. That's what I'm saying. It like I think people kind of have like most years I disagree with people's takes on players, but I think this year, bro, most people have it to a fucking T. Like there's some nitpicks here and there you could argue for sure. Pooters, thank you for the gift. Like there's some nitpicks here and there, but I think in general this year I think it's pretty good. Extended. I don't know, man. Like he was like I don't think he's overrated because nobody thinks that he's like unbelievable. I think people think that XNet is good, which he is. I don't think he's overrated at all. That's what like maybe I'm just being a fucking hater and I'm just like disagreeing with everybody, but like I just think that XNet is just good. We got to pick someone. Fair. No, we do have to pick somebody. I think it's Gwyn. If I'm picking, it's Gwyn. If I have to gun to my head, it's Gwyn. People think he shits Creek on land. Oh, dude, he had a good major 3, or okay major 3. Yeah, I don't think it's Exit just because nobody thinks that Exit's like fucking generational. They just think that he's good, which he is. You know. Situation with the Falcons is why people are saying Exton is overrated. He has 3 world champions on his team, and he's arguably their best player. That's the only reason that I'm against overrating him. Is just he has 4 rings on his team or whatever it is, and he's their best player. So I don't know. I don't know, dude. Kiz has been really bad lately, but just the whole LAT or LAG situation is just shit. I wish he kept up his form from earlier though. Like he was like we were all saying that he was in hell before their roster changes because he was in hell and he was playing really well, and then I think he's just been kind of mid since. Might be a swift day. Yeah, I think this series could be interesting. I have a 3-2 here. Yeah, I think so too. I'm kind of I'm kind of low on Vancouver. Do you agree with me? I'm doing Toronto, Miami, Vancouver right now because I think those 3 teams are like a good, like, you know, you always want to keep them together. I think I'm Toronto, Miami, Vancouver at the moment. Yeah, their control has been awful. Might be Sib. He's put up some really gaudy numbers. His team is 10th in standings. Yeah. Sib's been consistent this year. He's always throwing damage, which is something that I admire. Like, regardless of what Dante's doing, the ability to always be throwing damage is impressive to me because it means you're just in the play. Whether you're kill whoring or not is a different conversation because I think yesterday he had some moments. Yesterday he had some pretty... the Skyline Heartful yesterday, he had some fucking moments. But I think Dante is good. I think he's good. I'm curious to see if he ends up with AG again. Like, C9's roster situation in the offseason is going to be really interesting for me. Because I think I think. I mean, is this? So this would be Dante's re-sign year because he played last year. I get. Did they re-sign contracts with C9? I guess they would have because I don't think C9 would have just picked up NY contracts. So maybe Sib re-signed for the next season. Because if he didn't, and he didn't sign a 3-year, this would be his. He would be a free agent. I'm curious, but regardless, I wonder if he ends up with AG next year. Yeah, I could see him going to Falcons for sure. See, the thing with C9 is interesting though because I don't think that there's a single player on C9 that is there next year. I think all of them are gone because like I think Dante is going to get heavily shopped for that like next team, like that big like trio that always gets floated around in every offseason. I think Dante is going to be a part of that. Him or he'll just go to Falcons with AG. I think that makes the most sense in my head anyway. Or there's maybe like an optic offer in there. I know people were talking about that a lot. But regardless, I think Dante's gone. I don't think C9 keeps Kremp. Like I don't think Kremp is someone that's gonna bring a lot of players. I think Kremp could go somewhere, but I don't think so. And then I don't think that they keep Sparta Cap. So the issue with the optic thing too is now Merc. I think Merc is going to stay, so I think Dante's most likely option is Falcons, in my opinion. I think TJ Slasher Gwyn stick and look for one. Could. Sib on Ravens. What do we think about Sib on Ravens? Austin, Sib, Gwyn, TJ. What do you guys think about that? That's an interesting team. Too cheap for that. That's an interesting one. I like thinking about random teams. Could be weird. Sib gonna go to Toronto if they don't figure it out. Sib to Toronto. That's a weird mesh. What, for Beans or for Insight? Not sure who, but if they don't win a chip. That'd be a weird one too. And we were I was discussing with my chat yesterday during the Rocker series because I couldn't have been more unlocked in my life watching that series. I think we were brainstorming optic subs next year because I don't think. I mean, maybe they keep Kyler. They could just keep Kyler, but I was under the assumption that they wouldn't. I was trying to go through